Hello and welcome to My Point of View, where you get to learn about the great things about a city, learn about local cultures, all from people who actually live there. I am your Staten Island host, Olivia Jane, and today I am taking you to Fort Wadsworth. Before I get into the rest of the video, this is me after the fact, already home. I tried to do my intro at the fort, but it was incredibly windy, and I started hysterical crying. My eyes are tearing.
Yeah, I see that.
You see it? Not from sadness, from the wind. So I guess a little tip, if you're going to the fort in the wintertime or anytime that's cold, it is so windy because it's right on the water, it's on the harbor. So bundle up, please. I had a thermo on, I had my sweater on, I had a scarf on, a huge fluffy jacket, and I was still hysterical crying. So anyways, I decided let me not embarrass myself right out the gate. We'll get to that later. A few things about the fort that I didn't get to mention in the video. There's a parking lot for visitors, huge lot, you'll be fine. There's also plenty of ways to get there, public transit, and it's free. If you go inside the visitor center, there's a little museum that wraps around the back, free of charge. Real cute, you get to learn a lot about the history of the country, and obviously the history of the fort. But that's free, as well as all the beautiful views that I show you throughout this video, free of charge. So you can really make a nice day out of this. Just have fun on my little island. My island, yeah, I'm the mayor, so.
In 1779, the British used Fort Wadsworth as its prime defense for the rest of the Revolutionary War. It was also used in the War of 1812 and the Civil War. Check this out. From 1859 to 1876, Army engineers built these 30-foot high granite walls. Check it out. This one over here to the right. All right, and the one over here to the left. Check out what it creates. Look down there. Dog park. I'm just kidding. This system created a 30-foot wide dry moat, which protected the soldiers from attack. All right, guys, I just read something that I never related to more in my life as a hypochondriac. These walls here mark where these gigantic guns once were to protect the harbor. They could shoot, look here. See how huge they were? They could shoot like gigantic projectiles onto ships trying to get us. But guess what? No one ever came. It was a just in case kind of thing.
Here's a close-up visual of that map that we were given at the Welcome Center. It's really helpful because it shows you ways to get there from the highway, as well as what public transportation you can take to get here. It also shows you where all the different stops are. A few that we went to was the Overlook, Fort Tompkins, and Battery Dune. If you notice, there's also a really awesome beach, a chapel, and a park. So you guys could go get breakfast or lunch and head over to the fort for a really nice day.
I know, I look like the Hobbit, okay? It's cold, leave me alone. And yes, I have this microphone, not just to look cool, it's windy. Okay, I'm trying here. Most people who are visiting Manhattan and want to take the ferry, what they usually do is they take the ferry into Staten Island, turn around, hop back on the ferry, go right back into Manhattan. I'm here to tell you, if you get off the ferry, take the S51 bus to the Bay Street entrance, you can see Fort Wadsworth the way we're seeing it now. And please look at this view. The bridge is right here, Verrazano Bridge, if you want to show them that. It's beautiful. You get all this rich history of Staten Island that you didn't know before. If you're coming from, you know, out of the country or even just out of the state, Staten Island's real close to Manhattan. Staten Island's quite literally a boat ride and a bus away from Manhattan. And if you miss out, you're missing out on a lot of the history here. And a gorgeous view of Manhattan, which you're not gonna get when you're in Manhattan, you know, people? Yeah, you could, go ahead. I mean, come on. You know? When you're standing in it, you can't see it like that. All right, class, I'm gonna read something to you. Defending New York Harbor. Said as Bostonian, how do you protect one of the world's busiest ports? We're in New York, baby, okay? People want us. This question has challenged military leaders for centuries. In 1776, the British landed unopposed on Staten Island, captured New York City, fortified this point, and occupied the area until the Revolutionary War ended. Now, something real cool. I'm not a historian, so I'm gonna speak in layman's terms. You come over here, take a look at this. Look at all the nooks and crannies in this thing. No, seriously, this has to be one of the coolest, like, architecturally pleasing things I've ever seen. But on top of that, you can really see how they protected themselves. A lot of places to hide, a lot of places to attack ships that are coming, you know, and still being unassuming. You know, we don't want to blow our cover here. Quick, get back. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the FUAME Network, where we give you the best original local content where you work, live, and play. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Again, I am Olivia Jane, your Staten Island host. This was Fort